we'll see a team from the American, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense takes the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up.
There he goes! They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the tailback. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll give it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
You know, it's so unique to find quarterbacks that have these types of moves in the open field. You oftentimes find guys that can run very quickly straight on it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play's going to see if this... He gets a hand on it. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. On to the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick strike complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a really nice route there by the slot receiver on the slant. He took his time, he set up the DB, put his foot in the ground, crossed his face.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The 12th man, Borden standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Osborne. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finding open areas. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Aggie! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the left side. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
This zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They bring the punter onto the field now. Wants to return it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gives it to the back on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game.
There he goes. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
A&M comes back out with another first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. To the ground with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Bussey. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They go to the ground, finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. To throw, it's Osborne. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Armstrong. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got him downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Aggies have this offense rolling. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Aggie! Fired in from the red zone for him to score.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get... I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now on third down for this offense. Trying to burn this defensive back. Another incompletion on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It's incomplete, a fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
Single. 180.
They go to the draw. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Osborne. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Badgers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the most important safety sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Osborne. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.